Hey there, junior scientists! Let's jump right into today's explainer, where we're going on an exciting, top-secret mission to explore the world around us. Are you ready? Let's get right to it!
I want you to take a super quick look around the room you're in right now. What do you see? Go ahead, shout it out loud. Maybe you see a window, a cool toy, or hey, maybe even a pet dog sleeping in the corner? Well, guess what? Everything you're pointing at has a very special name in science.
All those wonderful things you just spotted are called objects. In science, objects are simply things in our home, our school, and our community that we can see. Go ahead and point to your eyes right now. And they're also things that we can touch. Hold up those hands. They are quite literally everywhere we go.
Now, as scientists, we really like to organize the things we discover. So we can sort all the objects in our environment into two very important, top-secret detective files. We've got living objects, like plants and animals, and non-living objects, like chairs and rocks.
Section 1. Meet the living objects. Let's open up that first file. Here are the secret clues to figure out if an object belongs in the living category. Living objects do some absolutely amazing things. They grow bigger over time. They move, and this is a big one. They need food and water to survive. Basically, if it needs a snack and a nice cool drink, it goes right into the living file.
Let's think about some living objects you might easily find in your very own neighborhood. We've got trees, the grass outside, dogs, and birds. Now remember, even though a tree doesn't walk around the block like a dog does, they both grow, they both need food, and they both absolutely need water to survive.
Section 2. Spotting non-living objects.
Okay, it's time to open our second detective file and investigate all those other objects. You know, the ones that definitely do not need an afternoon snack. The crucial thing to remember here is that unlike the grass in your yard or the birds in the sky, non-living objects do not grow and they do not move on their own. They stay exactly the same size and they stay right where you put them until you or something else moves them.
Think about the chairs you sit on, the tables you eat at, your absolute favorite books, and even the rocks outside. These are all perfect examples. Actually, the screen you're watching this very explainer on right now falls perfectly into this non-living category.
Section 3. The science connection.
Grab your imaginary science magnifying glasses, everyone, because now we're going to figure out exactly why these objects act the way they do. You see, objects aren't just random things we look at. Science is kind of like giving yourself a superpower. It helps us understand the hidden rules behind everything in our environment. Science answers the really big question, why are objects the way they are?
Let's look at a living object, like a plant. First, the plant catches some nice warm sunlight, takes a big drink of water, and takes in air from around it. And then, because it gets those specific things, the plant grows. It sprouts up big and tall. That right there is the scientific reason explaining why it gets bigger.
Let's look at a few more clues. Think about a rock. It's a non-living object, and it's super hard. But why? Well, it's because of the specific materials it's made of. And what about animals like dogs? They run and jump, right? They don't just float in the air magically. The scientific reason they move is because they have specific body parts, like muscles and legs. There's a brilliant scientific reason for both.
And this perfectly illustrates our biggest idea of the day. Objects in our environment are not just random things we see. They can all be explained using science. Science is everywhere around us, just waiting for a curious junior scientist like you to uncover it.
Section 4. Your science mission.
Now it's time to wrap up today's lesson by giving you your very own homework mission. Here's your challenge. As soon as this explainer ends, I want you to walk around your house. What objects do you see? Look at your furniture, your toys, maybe your pets or houseplants. I want you to sort them into our two categories. Which ones are living and which ones are non-living.
And finally, think really hard about this question. Why do you think plants grow? I want you to take the science connection we learned today and explain the answer to your parents, your friends, or your teachers. Who knows what other scientific secrets are hiding right in your own living room? Keep investigating, keep asking questions, and I'll see you on our next mission.